a chilling real-life crime story from India encapsulates the darker sides of art, relationships, and financial disputes. The tragic case of Hema Upadhyay and her lawyer, Harish Bhambhani. This narrative intertwines themes of credit card fraud, betrayal, and ultimately, murder. While the murder itself wasn't solely due to credit card fraud, financial disputes and deception played a significant role in the escalation of this crime. Hema Upadhyay was a celebrated contemporary artist, known for her vibrant works that often explored themes of identity, gender, and society. Born in Mumbai, she emerged as a prominent figure in the Indian art scene, gaining recognition both nationally and internationally. Her paintings were a reflection of her thoughts and emotions, often layered with meaning that spoke to the complexities of life. However, her personal life was marred by turmoil. Hema's marriage to Chintan Upadhyay, also a well-known artist, was fraught with difficulties. Their relationship, once filled with passion and creativity, devolved into conflict and estrangement. Chintan and Hema had once collaborated on projects, sharing ideas and inspirations, but their partnership soon became a source of contention. As their marriage deteriorated, Hema and Chintan found themselves embroiled in a series of legal disputes. The couple's separation led to bitter arguments over property and finances. Accusations flew back and forth, with each partner alleging misconduct and deceit. Hema was not just fighting for her emotional well-being, but also for her financial security and artistic freedom. Hema had accused Chintan of engaging in fraudulent activities, including misusing her credit cards and siphoning off money from joint accounts. These allegations added fuel to the fire of their already troubled relationship. As Hema sought legal representation, she turned to Harish Bhambhani, a lawyer known for his expertise in handling complex financial and marital disputes. Harish Bhambhani was a seasoned lawyer with a reputation for advocating fiercely for his clients. His involvement in Hema's case signified a turning point in her battle against her estranged husband. Harish was not only a legal ally, but also became a confidant for Hema, offering her support during a challenging period in her life. As their professional relationship deepened, Harish became more aware of the intricacies of Hema's situation. He listened to her concerns about Chintan's alleged fraudulent activities and the toll it was taking on her mental health. The discussions between Hema and Harish were often marked by a mix of legal jargon and personal revelations, creating a complex dynamic. In December 2015, as tensions reached a boiling point, Hema and Harish went missing. The two had planned to meet to discuss the next steps in Hema's legal battle against Chintan. When they failed to return home, their families grew increasingly concerned. Days passed without any sign of them, prompting frantic searches and police investigations. The grim discovery came soon after. The bodies of Hema and Harish were found in Mumbai, unceremoniously packed in cardboard boxes and dumped in a drain. The shocking nature of the crime sent ripples of horror throughout the nation. Hema, a vibrant artist, and Harish, a dedicated lawyer, were both brutally taken from the world, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and grief. As news of the double murder spread, the Mumbai police launched a comprehensive investigation. They scoured the crime scene, gathering evidence and interviewing potential witnesses. The initial focus was on understanding the relationship dynamics between Hema, Harish, and Chintan. Investigators soon learned that Sadhu Rajbhar, a former employee of Hema, was the prime suspect. Sadhu had worked for Hema in various capacities, assisting her in her art studio and managing some of her affairs. However, he had been let go due to issues related to his work ethic and trustworthiness. This dismissal seemingly fueled a resentment that would ultimately lead to tragedy. Sadhu, along with accomplices, conspired to murder Hema and Harish. The motive appeared to stem from a financial dispute, as they believed Hema would expose their fraudulent activities. Their plan was not only sinister but meticulously crafted, highlighting the lengths to which individuals might go when driven by greed and desperation. In the days leading up to the murder, Vidyadhar and his accomplices plotted how to eliminate Hema and Harish. They perceived them as obstacles in their path, fearing that their fraudulent schemes would be uncovered. The duo was unwittingly caught in a web of deception that had spiraled out of control. As the investigation unfolded, the police uncovered a tangled web of deceit. Vidyadhar's financial dealings were scrutinized, revealing a pattern of fraud and manipulation. He had allegedly been involved in various schemes to exploit vulnerable clients, often targeting artists and individuals in the creative community. Moreover, the investigation exposed a disturbing connection between Vidyadhar and Chintan Upadhyay. Chintan was apprehended and questioned regarding his potential involvement in the murder. Speculation arose that he may have been complicit in the plot, motivated by his ongoing conflict with Hema and the fear of losing control over their shared assets. In the wake of extensive investigations, Sadhu Rajbhar was arrested along with several accomplices. The police pieced together evidence that included phone records, financial transactions, and eyewitness accounts. The shocking details of the murder began to surface, revealing how premeditated and cold-blooded the act had been. As the case garnered widespread media attention, it highlighted the darker side of relationships marked by betrayal, greed, and desperation. Hema's life, once vibrant and full of promise, had been cut short by individuals driven by ulterior motives. The trial commenced amid significant public interest, as the media covered every aspect of the case. The courtroom became a battleground where the complexities of human relationships, financial disputes, and moral dilemmas played out in stark contrast. Chintan's defense argued that he was not involved in the murder, maintaining his innocence despite the circumstantial evidence. Witness testimonies painted a picture of a tumultuous marriage marked by betrayal and emotional turmoil. The defense sought to discredit the prosecution's claims, emphasizing that the motivation for the murder lay primarily with Vidyadhar and his accomplices. Hema's murder reverberated throughout the Indian art community. Colleagues and friends mourned the loss of a talented artist whose contributions had enriched the cultural landscape. Art exhibitions dedicated to her memory became a means for the community to honor her legacy while raising awareness about the issues of domestic violence and financial exploitation. In the aftermath of the murder, many artists began to speak out about their experiences with financial manipulation and fraud. The case became a catalyst for discussions on the need for greater protections for artists and creative individuals, highlighting the vulnerabilities they face in a competitive and often cutthroat environment. The case of Hema Upadhyay serves as a poignant reminder of how personal relationships, financial disputes, and the quest for power can intertwine, leading to devastating consequences. It raises essential questions about the moral responsibilities of individuals and the impact of financial exploitation on lives. As the legal proceedings continued, the community rallied around Hema's memory, advocating for change and greater awareness of the issues that contributed to her tragic fate. The case illuminated the darker undercurrents that can exist within the art world and beyond, urging society to confront the realities of domestic strife, financial fraud, and the consequences of betrayal. In the end, Hema Upadhyay's life and untimely death became more than just a crime story. They transformed into a symbol of the need for vigilance, compassion, and accountability in a world often fraught with deception and danger.